Welcome, Pewter Report readers, viewers, and listeners to a brand new edition of the Pewter Report live draft show brought to you by walk-ons. There are 3 walk-ons in the Tampa Bay area, 1 over in Wesley Chapel, another in Lakeland, and a 3rd in Midtown, not far away from Raymond James Stadium where the Buccaneers play football.
And I'm going to go to the Jason Light press conference real quick, get his reaction. Adam will come in and take my place and help to analyze the pick along with Matt Matera. Bailey Adams is going to be crafting the story that you're going to see in moments on PewterReport.com. And we shall see who the Buccaneers will be picking. Well, I'll tell you what that means, Matt. It means that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are on the clock. Picking, they are not trading. Wow.
Smokes, I like that. As far as...
Wow.
That
is absolutely wild.
That is a surprising one.
Yes.
Dude. Let's go.
Wow.
Oh, man, the Ohio State product. The Bucs have an embarrassment of riches at the wide receiver position. You have Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Jalen McMillan was one of their 3rd-round picks last year. And then you add Egbuka this year, their 1st-round pick at 19. Their first
I'm stunned.
wide receiver taken in the 1st round since Mike Evans.
He's a true pro, mature beyond his years. I mean, he's a perfectionist. He's been in a great program with a great wide receiver coach, in a great room. A lot of lineage there that he takes a lot of pride in. And he stayed this year so he could help the young guy continue with the lineage of Ohio State receivers. Just a lot to love about him, and then on top of it, he's a really good player. So we're really excited to have him. He's our type guy.
You know, Chris and Mike, they've done it at a very high level for a very long time, which is something that I'm looking to doing in my NFL career as well. So I think just being able to learn from them, just the ins and outs of NFL football, and just to pick their brains on stuff. I'm a student of the game. I love learning about it. So having those guys in the same room with me is a blessing. So I'm super glad to be a part of it. And then other young guys like Jalen McMillan, you know, he grew up in California, but he played for a Washington 7-on-7 team. So I've known him for, you know, since I was in high school as well. And we've been friends for a long time. So just watching him do his thing at UW and now get to join him as a teammate, this is going to be really fun. Amazing wide receiver room.
Again tomorrow for day 2 and rounds 2 and 3. That will be starting at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Keep on the lookout, of course. We're going to have our Pewter Insider for Pewter Platinum and Premier members. We'll let everybody know when we have the official time that we're doing that. But a lot of content on the way still. Things from Emeka Egbuka, from Jason Light, and then everything to come tomorrow and on Saturday as well. So that's going to do it for us this evening / this morning. For Bailey Adams, for Adam Slivon, for Scott Reynolds, I'm Matt Matera saying thanks everybody for watching. This has been a ton of fun on the first night of the draft, and we will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. for day 2 of the Bucs Live Draft Show. Out.
Cornerback to eventually replace Jamel Dean, compete with him.
Could be sooner rather than later.
And then they're going to need a nickel corner.
The pick at 53 in the 2nd round for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is Notre Dame cornerback Benjamin Morrison. I think this is a great pick for Tampa Bay if he's going to be healthy for the beginning of the season. He has Darrelle Revis-like qualities in terms of instinct, going one-on-one.
I feel as if the ball is mine as much as it's the receivers. I think when the ball's in the air, it's mine. I think that's just the way I've always saw it. And I think this past year was tough. I wasn't targeted as much, so I couldn't have showcased that. Sure. But at the end of the day, I think it's in my DNA. I think that's what I do.
Exciting. Scott, as a Wildcat yourself, your initial reaction?
Listen, I like Jacob Parrish a lot. I do. He had really good ball skills on display. I want to say he had four interceptions as a junior. Ran faster than expected. I mean, he ran a 4.35 at the combine.
I always knew they was pretty interested in me. On my top 30 visits, they said it went good, everything. Just always had a feeling that it was going to be Tampa. And I actually told my agent, we did like the questions. He asked me like, where do you think I'm going to end up at? And I told him Tampa and ended up going there. So, like I said, I'm just blessed to be here.
I would just say that, we have a lot of experience upstairs in our personnel staff. And with experience comes, you take a lot of lumps and you learn from your mistakes and things like that. And I just think that we've gotten to the point now where we all understand what we're looking for in a player. Everybody can, I think there's a lot of people out there that can evaluate talent, but it takes, a little bit more to evaluate the person and the character. And I just think that we've gotten to a good spot as a staff.
Pewter Report live draft show. Out.
Out. Good job, fellas.
All right, Sly. Day 2 in the books. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I feel like the Bucs, they addressed some big needs on day 2. They got a corner and they got a nickel for the future in Benjamin Morrison and Jacob Parrish. Ben Morrison, really liked him. Had him in my Bucs battle plan, actually. I think that he's going to be a playmaking corner. And then Jacob Parrish, I thought they could have gone Xavier Watts, get Morrison's teammate, but he's a speedster. Talking to him, he's physical. So I really like what they did on day 2.
What's your biggest shock of the draft so far?
I mean, it goes without saying, but Shedeur Sanders falling, not even getting drafted, and now he's going to wait for a team on day 3 to maybe pick him. The fits are running out. It's really just the Rams and the Steelers. That's the biggest story.
Yeah, it's okay. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow, right?
Unfortunately,
Right?
I won't be here. But, Bailey, Scott, and Matt are going to hold it down.
Thanks, Sly.
With the 4th round pick for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they are drafting Central Arkansas edge rusher David Walker. So the Bucs finally address edge rusher.
Yes.
Going with a talented outside linebacker, a little bit more of a small school, but as we were talking about before, a player that has Shaq Barrett type of qualities, quick off of the football, going after the quarterback, 2 double-digit sack seasons while at Central Arkansas. And he knocks the football out of the hand of the quarterback, which is super, super important just as a football player, but specifically for this Bucs team that is starving for turnovers and starving for ball hawks. The Bucs just found one with David Walker, the Central Arkansas pass rusher.
Yeah, our coach, every year we work ball drills every year. Every day during practice. So just seeing that come to the game and then going into the game, it was like, man, these guys are holding the ball a little loose. I want y'all to go in there and we punch it out. So we practiced that every day leading up to that game. And I had 3 in one game, so it was crazy.
Wow.
Jeez.
Oh, that's brutal.
Oh, that hurts.
Man,
that hurts my
Kansas City.
What are you doing, Andy? Is this revenge of the Super Bowl in 2020?
Come on.
Your offense was the problem against the Eagles, not the defense. Actually, it all was a problem.
Dagger. God.
My insides hurt.
Ah.
Look at me, Bailey. My insides, they hurt.
Damn
Jeffrey
you, Andy
Bossa.
Reid. Damn you. 6'4", 285 pounds. SMU. So yeah, this is more of like a defensive tackle, I think.
So versatility is what Tampa Bay is looking at.
Oh God, I honestly think I'm the best defensive lineman when it comes to stopping the run and rushing the passer. Film doesn't lie, man. I could set the edge from the outside. I could set the edge on the inside at 3 technique, and I could pass rush from anywhere, whether that's a 0, 1, 3, 2 wide, 5, or a 9. So just being able to move around as much as I did at SMU. That's why my pressure count was up there. Sack count was pretty high as well. So, I feel like everything that I do well will translate as well. But obviously, there's a lot of my game that I want to get better for sure.
Oregon. The Bucs go 2 wide receivers in the 2025 draft, and they bookended, going with their 1st round pick and their 7th round pick. Now, we got a good look of Tez Johnson at the Senior Bowl, who was one of the best wide receivers there, maybe even arguably the best wide receiver. A bit of a smoothness to his game. Loved how he's able to get open in some of these matchups at the Senior Bowl. Once again, Bucs going with an offensive player from Oregon who worked with Bucky Irving last year. Why not try it again, this time at wide receiver with Tez Johnson?
They got the best guy in the draft. They got the best separator. They got the best guy on third downs. And literally, they got the best guy that can take the top off whenever. And nobody's going to be able to touch him. So let there continue to be doubt with the Buccaneers, because right now I'm a Buck, and that's for the rest of my life. They're going to get a Super Bowl out of me, seriously.
His roommate 2 years ago, Bucky, he will vouch for that guy every day. He's one of his best friends. Plays the game the same kind of way, so that really excited us. And then got a chance to spend time with him at the combine. He was one of our formal interviews, and he just lights up the room. So I think he'll be a great impact in the locker room and then on the field with his ability with the ball in his hands.
Tuning in, it's been an absolute blast. We have had absolute record turnout, over 12,000 views the first 2 days. It's been the highest rated Pewter Report draft show we've ever done. I want to thank Matt Matera, Bailey Adams, Adam Slivon, Josh Capo, the entire Pewter Report staff, Cliff Welch, our photographer, and you, the Pewter people. We don't do the show without you. We do it for you. We are here to serve you, and we hope that you've really enjoyed our draft coverage. It's a labor of love. It starts immediately after, in earnest. We're watching film and tape all the way through college football season, but it starts in earnest at the Senior Bowl.
Draft starts in Mobile.
The draft starts in Mobile, and then it continues all the way through the process.
Combine till this day.
Yeah.